All right. Good evening, everyone. Like Keisha, I thought this was about our stories and where we work. I unfortunately work for the government, so I apologize ahead of time. This might be a little bit boring, but hope you enjoy it. All right. So my name is Will. Grew up in Burlington, a couple blocks up the street, and I work for the Community and Economic Development Office. We don't have much time here, so I'm going to call it CEDO. We do a lot of things that I'm going to get into, but I started going to school at Edmonds, right up the street. And when I started there, we were probably 99% white. When I graduated from Burlington, the ferocious Seahorses, in 2007, we had a soccer team that spoke 7 languages, and the majority of our team was non-white. So my roots trace back to Winooski. My relatives immigrated here in the 1800s to work in the mills. Like many new Americans, they were seeking a safer, better life and a place to work. And I had 4 generations of family members working in the Winooski mills. Fortunate to be from a diverse family. My older sister is Korean, my younger brother is Somalian. People call my parents Brad and Angelina Jolie, but they're not nearly as good looking, so I don't think that really applies. Just included this because I love food, especially food from around the world. Ate at Pho Hung so often, they offered me a job there. Worked there for a couple years, eating some delicious food. Great times. Now I get to work with businesses, helping them start restaurants like these. So went to University of Denver, studied abroad in Spain, got there knowing no Spanish, and for the first time, felt the other side of the coin. Couldn't even do basic things like go to the bank, go to the grocery store. Everything was a struggle, talking to my family that didn't speak any English. After college, I started working at the bank. We got robbed 3 times in the first year I was there. My boss thought it was an inside job. I promise it wasn't. But stuck with finance a couple more years before I just had enough and needed to find some more meaningful work. Went to the new MBA program back then at SEMBA, focused on businesses with triple bottom line approaches, people, planet, profits. During this time, I did a practicum project in Mexico with a company called Cemex. And, while our president was talking about building walls, we were building affordable housing and getting people to realize the dream of home ownership. It was a really powerful experience. I moved back and started working at CEDO, who also does affordable housing, community justice, home rehabs, economic development, public engagement. Started by Bernie in 1983. And what people most know us for are these large projects like Moran, Memorial, the controversial stuff. These projects require a lot of change. Whether it was our downtown and the businesses freaking out about this pedestrian walkway called Church Street, which is now one of the most popular downtowns in the country, or this mall, which we're still waiting to get built. Change is scary. We play a lot of roles in projects like the skate park, boathouse, city market. We've helped a lot of great businesses stay here in Burlington, Dealer.com, Burton. But my real focus is helping people start businesses. We have grants, loans, free technical assistance. We provide resources for people to start businesses, translation services, market opportunities for new American businesses. So I really love what I do. We serve everybody in Burlington, but our main focus is on low-income folks, new American folks, people with disabilities, people with barriers. It's really a great place to be. Some of the businesses we've worked with. And it's not just us. I am the one economic development person in Burlington, which is kind of pathetic, but we have a lot of great partners out there, really good entrepreneurial support system. I figured if I'm helping people start businesses, I should probably know what it's like to start my own business. I started making tables for friends' wedding gifts. Had a lot of interest from other folks, so I thought I might be able to turn it into a little side hustle, a little bit of passion project, whatever you want to call it. Having a margarita with my 93-year-old grandma, telling her I want to start a business, telling me about some crazy relative back in the day who started Queen City Bricks. These bricks were used to build over 100 homes for people working in the mills in the Winooski block. So earlier this year, I started Queen City Woodworks. It's been a great time. It mostly helps me get through the long winters, have a little bit of seasonal depression, but it's been a fun experience, and it's good to get my hands dirty. So back to CEDO, we've helped start a lot of nonprofits. Champlain Housing Trust was born at CEDO. We work with a lot of nonprofits. There's a ton of great nonprofits in the community. I encourage everybody to get involved. And I just want to leave you with one last thing. Burlington has led the way on so many things over the years, but when it comes to diversity and having our public and private sector represent our community today, we have a lot of work to do. So I look forward to working with all of you, to getting all voices at the table, and to continue to make Burlington the best place to live, work, and play for everybody. Thank you.